Hey everyone, Sean Southworth here, attorney for federal employees. I wanted to break down a new blockbuster legal battle I expect to play out. There's a new lawsuit today. 14 states have filed a lawsuit arguing that Elon Musk's authority within the so-called Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, is unconstitutional. I know, it sounds pretty wild, right? But let's unpack it in plain English. First of all, what's DOGE? Well, the Trump administration set up a new entity, DOGE, to streamline federal agencies/budgets and modernize government tech. President Trump handed Elon Musk the keys, giving him major powers to cut spending, fire federal employees, and even shutter entire agencies. Why are the states suing? Well, these 14 states say, hold on, the Constitution never gave the president the power to create a whole new office and give someone free rein to rewrite federal operations. Specifically, they're pointing to what we call the Appointments Clause. This clause lays out how high-level officials called officers of the United States must be nominated by the president and confirmed by the Senate. Elon Musk wasn't nominated or confirmed, yet he's exercising massive authority, like deciding which contracts gets canceled or which agencies get gutted. Here's the crux. If you can wipe out entire government programs off the map, drastically slashing funding that Congress already approved without going through the proper checks and balances, that might violate the Constitution's separation of powers. The lawsuit also claims it's dangerous that Musk can access super sensitive data from Treasury payments to personnel information at agencies like the Department of Education or the CDC without the usual oversight. The state's position? They're not saying Musk can't give advice, but they are saying Musk can't single-handedly make decisions that only a Senate-confirmed officer or the president has the right to make. They argue it's ultra vires, or beyond the law move, and that if courts agree, all of this DOGE actions could be wiped out. But what about the Trump's team? Well, they're defending the arrangement, saying a temporary organization like DOGE is perfectly legal. The White House is calling the lawsuit political theater. They insist Musk is just modernizing the federal government, fighting fraud and saving taxpayer dollars. Is there a bigger picture? Absolutely. The case is about checks and balances, one of the core principles of our democracy. Can the president carve out entirely new, far-reaching roles without Senate sign-off? If yes, we might see a huge expansion of executive power. If no, it reinforces the major authority. The situations must go through careful constitutional steps. My take, I see valid arguments on both sides, but the state's claims are serious. We can't just hand out sweeping powers, especially powers that let you dismantle entire agencies or rummage through sensitive data without following the Constitution's roadmap. So what happens next? We'll expect hearings and motions in federal court. We might see an emergency order that forces DOGE to pause their aggressive moves until a judge decides if Musk's appointment is legit. If the court finds it unconstitutional, a lot of cuts and terminations that DOGE initiated could be reversed. So why should you care? Well, this could affect everything from student loan services to healthcare funding, from environmental programs to consumer protection. It's a fight about who calls the shots in Washington and whether an unelected individual can hold this level of power. So stay tuned. This lawsuit has the potential to reshape how executive power is handled in America. So let me know in the comments, do you think the states have a point, or is this just politics as usual? For my end, this is hitting stuff that we talked in our constitutional law courses, and you generally do not see kind of an attempt for the exercise of this power, right? We set up the Constitution to have, what we call checks and balances. And I think there's a lot of really good points by the states here. That, Musk essentially walking around doing things doesn't have the authority to do that, right? There's a whole reason why the Constitution would set up officers and some process essentially to check them, right? But we will see this is all fairly unprecedented. I'm highlighting this case because I think this could be one of the bigger ones. If you found any of this helpful, I appreciate you sharing this with a friend. That helps this go and reach more people. And please let me know what you think in the comments. I know I'm trying to imagine for non-attorneys, people who didn't go to law school, this must all seem very weird. And the truth is, it's pretty weird times. But some of these actions are just simply unprecedented. Hope you found this helpful, and hope everybody has a good rest of the day. Thank you.